74,000 before the program. But now definitely for sure, we've been up to like I think the highest month that we did was in August, and that one was $168,000.
Well, first of all, thanks for hopping on with me. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Edgar Leal, from upstate New York. Now in a painting business named Paint Experts.
Awesome. And how long have you been in business?
Well, this business has been around for about 13 years. It's a family-owned business, and I took it over in February of 2022.
Tell me a bit about your company before you joined or before you found out about us.
So the company was it's always maintained work. I wouldn't really say that like there's never been like there was like slow seasons during the winter. But we've never really ran it as a business, more of a like your local painters or a family owned business where we were, doing the job, doing the estimating, doing the book work, doing it all. Like I think this program has helped me a lot. We're, trying to get off of the paintbrush, being able to manage a business a little bit more better, and kind of pursuing more leads than anything else.
How much were you guys doing in monthly revenue before you joined?
So we were doing about, I'd say monthly, probably like around 74,000 before the program. But now definitely for sure, we've been up to like, I think the highest month that we did was in August, and that one was $168,000 at top. So that's why we had to hire a bunch of new people, start getting a lot of these projects done, and it just keeps going up. It stayed pretty decent now, which is great because we're going into the winter. So like seeing that level of like the fact that it's actually staying the same and not going down, that makes me comfortable.
So doing $74,000 per month, a lot of painters would probably classify that as like successful already. Why did you decide to look for help if you were already doing that much per month?
Well, because like I think that we always need help. Everybody needs help. And I think when you acknowledge the fact that you need help or everybody's goal is different too. My goal was to be able to expand this business and make it even like a multi-million dollar business, from year to year. And I definitely think next year, 2023, is going to be insane. I don't know. I just feel like, I needed some help, need some little bit of guidance. And I think that, jumping into this business new February 2022, I mean, I did grow up painting. I know the job. I know what it takes. I know everything they have to do from start to finish, but I never really found out anything about the business part. So I think that being so fresh into it, I did do a couple hiccups in the beginning. But with this program, it got so much better. And it just feels good, when you have to go and be like, oh, well, we need some more sprayers. All right, go buy like two more, and then to get these jobs done. Or, it's like, oh, well, dang, the one of the trucks is broken. It's in the shop. Then let's just go buy a new one.
What did you think the first time that you saw my ads on Facebook?
When I first saw your ads, I'll be honest, like honesty is key, right? So
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
was like, oh man, it's just one of these gurus, like you see on, like because I had seen yours, some like I think it was like three other more is like scale your business, or construction. And I was like, you know what? I was like the one thing that didn't make me change, um, like that because I had seen one that was a military ad that the guy was a military like before. So I was like, oh, okay, like, I was in the military, this guy's in the military, I'll follow him. But then I was like, wait, but then what you were saying was something that my brother would always say, right? Like that you need to like, plan this stuff, go ahead, do these leads. And then in the big scheme of things, I was like $30,000 in a month guaranteed or $50,000 in a month guaranteed. I was like, we're already doing that. So if we could do it even more, let's do it. So I think I just kind of just went for it, honestly. It's really hard to like, oh, pick this one, pick that one, but uh, like, I honestly don't regret it. What I paid for it, is not even a tenth of like what I've been making lately. So, you know,
Yeah.
so it's not bad. But you
What
learn. Knowledge is
what
power.
what was the thing that made you decide that Blueprint was the program you wanted to invest in?
I liked your logo. I really did. That was one of the reasons why I was like, man, that's legit. But I think seeing you,
This one?
a lot of it is like, yeah, that
Yeah.
logo. Um, and a lot of it is too that they always trying to make you like all these other ones are like, oh, like scale your business, this, and that. I don't know. I think I saw one that said like leave the tools, make more money, bring in more cash flow, elevate, and I can't remember exactly, but it was your logo, and I think it was just the way you worded things that really pulled me towards your program than anybody else's because I saw a lot.
I mean, the logo is pretty dope.
Yeah, the logo's nice.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as mine. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. I like it, man. So after you joined the program, just tell me about like your first 30 days. What did you experience? What was the result that you got?
So the first 30 days, um, I started going through the program, and it's insane that the fact that I personally haven't gone through all of it yet, but as soon as I started applying a lot of the things that you were, like showing us,
So like how much did you book, would you say, in the first 30 days of the program that you wouldn't have booked otherwise?
we had maybe like 72 leads that we booked within that because I didn't even have time to go all of them.
How do you feel about the future of your business now with Blueprint behind you?
I honestly see it being $1 million business next year for sure. We've bumped up like 20, actually no more, like 67% maybe monthly. And I think that next year it's going to be even more than that. Hopefully 50% of what we're doing now
Yeah,
after Blueprint or during Blueprint. So I think that next year we'll be able to hit $1 million for sure. Absolutely, 100%.
that's wicked. And what
Yeah.
would you say to anyone who's like on the fence, who's considering joining, but is just maybe scared of the investment?
What I would say to it is honestly, like, if you want your business to grow, just do it. Just do it. Like if you want to grow, if you want to, like some people want to make money, some people just want an easier lifestyle of living, some people just, whatever your decision is, like, I would say, to 100% join because honestly, it's an investment. You're not losing money, because if there's 100 things and there's one thing that could completely turn your business around, you literally just paid for that one thing. Because not everything is for you, right? Because you're like, oh, well, I have this system that I do it better. All right. But I'm pretty sure Blueprint probably has something that you didn't know that you could use now in your business that's going to triple, double, quadruple, whatever your income. So that's what I would say. So
That's
you just
awesome,
gotta
man.
do it.
Thank
I
you.
don't know. Yeah.
Anything else that you can think of that you want to say to anyone who's watching and wanting to get their business to where your business is?
One thing my dad always told me was knowledge is power, and without you have to take risks to gain success. Um, like sometimes that's anything, whether it's like not sleeping, your full 8 hours, or staying up at night because you have guys working overnights, or helping out once in a while, or like anything as you need if you want to become successful, you know you just have to keep going and not stop, because when you do and you feel comfortable, that's not you know you don't want to be there. You always want to keep growing. But if you're hungry for success, I'd definitely say, definitely give it a try for sure. I just needed that little push, and it wasn't a little push, it was a big push, so I got that.
Wicked, man. Well, thanks, and I appreciate your time. I know you got a lot of work to do, but yeah, thanks very much, Edgar.
Yeah, thank you.